brand. This is the very first airing. $2 bill with the 22-karat gold foil highlights. These were printed in very, very limited quantities. I know that. You had one a little early at 1 a.m. You had the King of Spades, right?
Oh.
That gone, sold out completely.
$179, 150 pieces like that.
Yeah, and this one will be the same. $19.99, and a tiny fraction of these, right?
Yeah, I don't have that many. Well, I mean, it's tough to put that 22 karat gold.
Right.
One of the things that I get is like, look, you got great coins.
Yeah.
But understand, I mean, you know, we're like usually $100, 200, 500, 1,000,
yes,
1,500. I've sold coins here as much as $25,000 on the show.
Yep.
Can you get me started for a little bit less than $1,000?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, under $20. How about under 20? So this is an authentic United States Mint $2 bill.
Wow.
I have taken this $2 bill and taken all the great highlights and put it. Oops. As I'm trying to wheel the table away here. And I put 24 karat gold highlights on all of that. There we go. Isn't that spectacular?
Fabulous.
So we've made this great portrait of Thomas Jefferson.
I love it.
Where the $2 bill, all that other stuff goes in there. So now this is an authentic coin, or bill. So they're individually serial numbered as the original bills.
That's what I was going to ask you.
So each one's individually unique. Okay, and you put the 24, and understand the $2 bill by itself is very, very collectible.
Exactly.
And with this, I mean, and the gold, people are going, well, how much gold? It's not a lot of gold, okay? I mean, we're not selling it for the gold, but we're selling it because it looks fantastic.
Yes.
And you can do this, and you show this to people, they go, wow, that's really cool for $19.95.
That's what the reviews were like, beautiful color texture, and then somebody's like, I'm coming back for as many as I can.
Right.
And look at the outside, too. Can I show you the outside?
Yeah.
Look at the outside of that. How fabulous is this? Okay, we just had several hundred people just jump to the phone lines.
Well, and here's the thing, and so this is one of the things that I like to do, okay? For gifts, all right? Gifts for kids, for birthdays. I mean, you know, you can get them all these kind of, you know, and look, kids want toys.
Yeah, of course.
But everybody's bringing toys. Okay?
Are you buying a little girl a wallet? Slip this in there.
Yeah, slip that in there, and they'll go. Because I got lots and lots of nieces and nephews. Okay, and then of course their kids.
Right.
So this is, you know, they're always waiting for Uncle Mike.
What's Mike? Exactly.
Mike,
Make sure you invite him.
Yeah, that's right. You know, I usually send it to them. They're all over the country.
I love
Look at
that.
this. And then this is the way it comes. So here's how it comes.
Oh my goodness.
So let me
how
put it,
glorious is that? You can slip that right into an envelope.
Just like that.
So
that's the way it shows, okay? That's the way it shows. And then it comes out and it's in the nice plastic holder.
Perfect.
Now the reverse has no 24 karat gold on it. That is the famous John Trumbull painting of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. That hangs in the Yale University Library. That original painting from John Trumbull, signing of the Declaration of Independence. That's spectacular. So that's the $2 bill. And then on this side, we have highlighted the entire thing with 22 karat gold.
Okay, we had, like I said, we started a little over 1,000 is all we had. We had 1 a.m. sold out completely. Yeah. All I can say to anyone out there is, and I'm so happy you said that, Mike, and did this, because this is, as we always talk about, the perfect way for someone to come into the world of collecting coins, dollars, if you've never shopped before. But what an amazing gift idea this is.
Yeah, and so I mean, you open up the world of history and collecting to young people, and it doesn't have to be a young person.
Yeah, anyone.
It can be any, whoever, that's the thing. Coin collector is good regardless of your age.
Yeah.
Regardless of your age. Everybody loves collecting coins. And look, if you're going to collect something, everybody collects something. I mean, it might as well be money.
Seriously.
Might as well be money.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, I mean, this is money.
It's value,
now, understand, I mean, it's a collectible with the 22 karat gold and the thing. At the end of the day, you can still technically spend it for $2. You can make somebody's day a big time. Really just look at it and go, oh, yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah, exactly. Right, because, I mean, can you imagine handing this to someone? Oh, my gosh.
One of the things that we've done here for years, I've sold lots of the gold layered quarters.
Yes.
And there's some of them that have maybe a little blemish or some. I put them in my change. and I hand them, you know, I use them.
What do people say, Mike?
They usually don't say anything.
Because they don't know what to say.
No,
they don't think it's real.
They put it away, and then you see them, you know, trading out in the cash register. Okay, I'll take these 2 quarters, and I'll put in 2 other quarters. And this is one of those things. And so, like I said, everything about this is so desirable, collectible in terms of that, with the 22 karat gold, the whole history of the $2 bill as well, and then the affordability. We really went affordable on this at only $19.95.
Why is this different? I mean, because it had to be like a very limited amount of $2 bills that. I mean, can you do this with any $2 bills?
Yeah, well, we use the brand new $2 bills.
Right.
They're tough to find, okay? The Treasury doesn't make a lot of them, okay, in all honesty.
Are they still making them?
Yes.
Okay.
But they usually do them in sheets and stuff. They don't really make any that come out at all. So you have to find the existing ones. There's not packs anymore. So they're tough to find to be able to do that. And then the machine, we have this incredible machine that actually puts look at the precision that this 22 karat gold is put onto the bill. There's no overlap. I mean, look at the detail involved with this, and all for $19.95.
Crazy. And like I said, go to .com. Read the reviews. 4.7 stars, and 10 isn't perfect. Rest 5 is perfect. So
I think this is the first time this year I've sold this. Pretty close, if not. Might be the second time. Well, it takes a while to find the $2 bill. Then we got to find the gold. Then we got to, we have the gold. The gold's actually the easy part. But then we got to have the machine that puts it on, and you can see everything that's put there.
Isn't that
and the
cool?
front of that, isn't that the gold edition $2 bill?
Oh my God! I know we have a clock that is up, but again, as I said, hundreds. And by the way, you are not limited, because people are curious. Am I limited? Can I only buy one? No, you can buy as many as you like. We brought in 1,500. I think that's what I saw earlier.
Well, this was the batch, so it took us, 4 months to make 1,500 notes.
Good. Whoa.
To find 1,500 $2 bills.
Oh,
nice,
that's
fresh,
right.
uncirculated.
I forgot about that.
So I had to find 1,500 uncirculated $2 notes, and then we had to gold layer each and every one of them that you do with that. So that's gold leaf basically on the note all the way around. And look at the detail, look at the attention to detail with that. And so, I'll sell them here, and then I'll probably get maybe one more other show.
And that's it. Yeah.
That'll be that. And then I got to start hunting $2 bills again.
400 now spoken for. Because, that's so, and this is, like I said, this is brand new for us again. I mean, and we say this because we bring in so many of the top items. They sell out so quickly, and the people are like, bring them back. So.
And give me something that's I want to collect. I want gifts.
Yes.
But, it's like, okay, $100. That's a good chunk of change.
Yes.
$19.95. We kind of make this affordable. We make this approachable.
Yeah,
and when you give this to somebody, it's more than $19.95.
Right.
So when they look at it, they're like, well, we discussed, $25 maximum here. Why did you go over? It has a feel to it that's far richer than $19.95.
I like that. All right, do not hang up. That is 962-574. But let's go to an. Oh, I know.
Are we going to do this?
I know. I want to
let
cry.
you do this, Bobby. I'm going to go sit down.
I want to cry though. I mean, it's like so sad.
It's
why are they doing the